Sweet, beautiful souls, hello and welcome. Here we find ourselves on the last day of the year. Today's channeled message is an incredible invitation that I'm really excited to share with you all. And so I just invite you to take a big, deep breath in, allow yourself, give yourself the gift of these 5 minutes, which I truly believe could have such a lasting and profound impact for how you prepare for and create, co-create, as you will see this next year. So let's dive in. And so here you are at the final day of a year, approaching the next beautiful chapter as it opens. There can be an immense amount of emotions leading up to and around this time. Preparing for new ways of being, trying to let go of old ways of being, and the expectations and hopes of all one wants to create. And what if you simply created from right here and now? For if you look back at the previous year and the one prior to that, you will notice one common theme among all previous years. Nothing has turned out the way that you expected it would. And isn't this a peculiar thing? That while you may have received your intentions or may not, it will almost always never go the way in which the mind believes it will. Why is this? Why is it that the human experience is created like this? And this is where we want to speak from. For what we will offer is that in this rerouting or alternative ways to your dreams than one had perceived, you leave room for one key ingredient: magic. Or put another way, God. For this is the reminder that while your desires are absolutely here for a reason, and you being the conduit here to bring them forth into the physical realm, creation is always co-creation. You and God Source Divine, weaving magic, miracles, and blessings into the experience of life. And so these dreams that you are given, yes, go forth and dream and create and expect them to be made manifest and materialized into the physical realm. For this is part of the human experience, creation. And yet, how often do you remember that you are co-creating with divine? When you include God in your dreams, desires, and path to your dreams, you now see they come through in a quite different way than you had planned. Why is this? For there is a divine soul frequency, a higher mind, the God realm of divine love, who is orchestrating your dreams alongside you. Factoring in that the highest alignment for your journey as a whole, the highest good for all involved, and the highest good for humanity at large. For no matter what you create, it is never in isolation. There are always parts, pieces, and other human parts, and other humans, parts of the earth, fragments of time, all involved, all weaving into the magic of your dreams that you are creating. And this is a beautiful thing. So if you did not receive what you desired this previous year, give thanks. For there is a grander, higher perspective which cannot always be seen by the human mind as to why this is so. But whether it was for your protection, your greatest good, or the greatest good of others and the collective, it was all deliberate. All for a reason. And with this, simply take a deep breath. Allow this to bring you peace. Allow this to bring you trust and an easiness that is all perfectly and precisely served. And so as you go forth, dreaming and conspiring in your creations, and the invitation here is simply to remember the co-creation that is taking place. And that God, Source Divine, will always guide, support, facilitate, and help you through the journey. Even if it doesn't always make sense to the human mind, this support is always taking place. And as you evolve and grow in consciousness, individually and as a collective, you now begin to truly understand this. And so now the question becomes less about what do I want to create and more about what does God want to create through me. And this is where the amplification of magic, miracles, and greater love are unlocked and amplified. So it shall be, and so it is. Sending you all so many blessings for an incredible, amazing new year.